for him then?
Wrist.
Wrist?
Yep.
Okay. Martinez?
Day-to-day right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how's Colton doing?
Better, but he's going to be out for a little bit here too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the year entirely? You're not
No,
sure?
not yet, no.
Okay. Just how much of a loss is Dickinson? Obviously, we see everything he does on both ends of the ice.
Yeah, we've had some bad luck with him, right? He's had some bad luck throughout the season here, missed extended time. Obviously, PK is one thing, but obviously we know in terms of shutting other teams' top lines down, he's done a good job all last couple of years here, and it's going to be, it's a loss, but it's an opportunity for other players to step up here.
Was Martinez upper or lower? I'm sorry.
Upper.
I can't remember from one day to the next
Yeah,
anymore.
there was a lot going on in that hit.
There was,
Could have been
yes.
everything. Could have been a whole body.
You got the Devils coming in tomorrow, and just what are some of the challenges? I know, speaking of injuries, they've had some devastating ones on their end too.
Yeah, I mean they're fighting for they're in the playoff spot right now, but it's it's going to be tight in the East. A desperate team, and they're good. They're quick. They create a lot of zone time, a lot of shot volume. So we've got to make sure that we're trying to get stops quickly in the defensive zone, and then go play the other way.
For Bertuzzi, what's worked a little bit better these last few games for him?
That's a great question. It felt like his game was trending the right way the last handful of games, and now he's gotten some production out of it as well. But just kind of getting back to his game, he's really good around the net, finding pucks, and I thought his compete level's been high, and that's usually a good thing, right? But the production has been good, but he's done some good things off the puck as well.
You mentioned liking him with Veleno, and they had that nice goal, and that they know each other a little bit from before in Detroit. Do you see Bertuzzi kind of helping him figure things out?
Yeah, they've been good. Like the 2 games together, they've been good. We liked what they, familiarity there, and they seem to read off each other well, and so I think those are all positives, and then kind of take it from there. I thought Kershey did a good job coming in, haven't played in a while, so.
Is the plan with Levshunov for him to keep skating here for the rest of the regular season, or is a trip back to Rockford at some point possible? We'll
see here. I think he's done some really good things, some things that we can all, be better at, right? He's a young kid learning to play, right? And I think we talked about it, the welcome to the NHL moment last game, right? It's a learning moment, but we'll see how it goes here.
When you were hired, obviously you had a lot going on, but Mark Eden was going into your job with no coaching experience. Did you guys communicate, or what's that been like to see him maybe get comfortable in your old position?
With who? Sorry.
With Mark Eden.
Oh, Eats. Yeah. No, I talk to him at least a couple of times a week. He's done a good job. He's coming in and never experienced. I think his the guys that were down there, the staff, done a good job around and to help him out. But we've had constant communication, so it's been really good.
Early on, when he was promoted, did you guys talk at all, or just you try to maybe help him as he was transitioning to? Yes,
absolutely. I think a lot of the things that we're doing here, they do there, and so there's a smooth transition that way. But I think Clint Camber's been with me for a couple of years, and we helped him out. But we've talked constantly here about little challenges and just how to structure things, if it's video or practice. But he's a smart hockey person, so he knows what he wants, and it's been really good.
When Louis Crevier first came to Rockford, where was his game at that point?
Well, you can see the athletic abilities, right? You can see that. I mean, for a big man, he moves really well. He's a good mover. But it's, I know that he's even admitted this himself. He's always been kind of a late bloomer, even throughout the junior ranks. I think he was drafted late in juniors, but ended up taking a big role. And it's kind of the same thing here, right? Late pick in NHL, but really kind of found his game at the pro level. And you could see the athleticism. And it's just a matter of learning to play the position at this level or at the American League level.
How much have you seen him improve in the past 3 years, or how long it's been?
Yeah, lots. Give him a lot of credit. He's a sponge, and he wants wants feedback, and he wants to work.
Where do you think he is now, or how would you analyze his play the past couple months?
Yeah, I mean, he was out of the lineup there for a little
Yeah.
bit, but last couple of games has been good. Again, his positioning is good. He kills plays defensively really well, right? The next step for him is now, be more comfortable with the puck and making that next play after you get a stop defensively. That's probably the next progression for him.
Anders, Joe Glenn was saying that he's getting more opportunity to be on the penalty kill where he feels like he can excel than he did in Detroit. It feels like he's carving a niche that way. You don't hear many guys saying, "Oh yeah, I want more penalty kill." But what do you see in that regard with his case?
Well, yeah, we like what he's doing there. I think he created some turnovers in St. Louis, but just his awareness, his positioning is really good. I think it's an important part of the game, obviously, and I think everybody's not going to be on the power play, and not everybody's going to be on a quote-unquote scoring line. So adapting and realizing that that's what I have to do to stay in the lineup and stay in NHL, I think is an important part of it, and he's done a really good job with that the last couple of games here.
It seems like he doesn't just accept it; he embraces it, wants it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with
last one, guys.
Maroon, a lot of guys have said that he brings kind of a fun element to the locker room and kind of makes guys feel welcome. What have you seen of him? Just like how his personality affects the team.
Yeah, he's a common influence on a lot of the younger guys, but I think he can lighten up the room a little bit for sure. But he also knows when it's time to be serious. I think that's the balance, right? And I think he does a really good job of that, to understand that, hey, it's work time, it's focus time, but also, hey, it's we can chuckle a little bit and enjoy ourselves as well, right?
We all silly like the man.